Hello there, welcome back Linux/Windows users. We're going to take a quick peek by request, a look at Solus OS. Of course I will, right here on the Total OS Today Technology channel. Now I'll be honest, I am a complete newbie when it comes to Solus. And this has something called the Budgie desktop environment. So according to the website, Solus is an operating system that is designed for modern personal computing devices, every tweak enabling us to deliver a singular, cohesive desktop experience. Sounds pretty good to me. Two things caught my attention: designed for everyone, including Windows users. Well, we're going to find out. Of course, this is independent. Solus is built from scratch and supported by the community. Stable and secure is the other thing that caught my attention. Absolutely, in 7 years of doing this, I have no problem calling Linux secure, the Linux kernel secure in general. As far as stability, in my experience after 7 years, this has been a hit and miss, at least for Linux on the desktop. I caught a brief review of this. This is from the Ultimate Linux Newbie Guide. This is Solus OS, the desktop your girlfriend might like. Okay, but really guys, if it was me, if you want to impress your girlfriend, take her shopping, maybe buy her a necklace, a nice dinner, a movie. I think you get the picture. But I was browsing through this quickly. It says Solus is not a server operating system. It is not made for terminal tinkerers, and it's not even made for Linux fanboys. Well, that's interesting. Pros and cons. Solus is drop dead gorgeous. I would have to agree. It's a really easy system to get going with. Totally user-friendly. Totally user-friendly? It could be. If we go down to the cons, again, Solus uses a completely new package management system, not based on RPM, Debian, or AUR. I've been so used to Debian and Ubuntu base, and that's what I like personally. So it says here, Solus is a new kid on the block. I think this was originally called, someone correct me if I'm wrong, Evolve OS. And again, this uses a totally different package managing system, and that's how it was designed, and that's fine. So let's take a look and see what we have. Let's go ahead and do this. I will not install the VirtualBox extensions. I don't think it's necessary. Now this does appear to run somewhat sluggish in a VirtualBox. That is not too unusual. This is not the default wallpaper. I like kitty cat, so I just changed it. But if you right click and change background, you can have another option to change the wallpaper here in a second or so. I strongly recommend, if you're going to try this, if you have a spare machine laying around, do a full install, because this is just running sluggish, at least in my test. Oh, let's pick something different, a little bit of nightlife there. We'll select that one. Okay, looks good. So let's go from the top. This is the top taskbar panel. If we go to the far right, this is where I was able to customize it somewhat. If we go to the little spoke wheel here and go to the panel, you can add another panel if you want to. Click the plus here, and then there's one here at the bottom. Of course, now you have a choice of top panel, bottom panel, and click minus to get rid of that, remove panel. So I do believe that a Windows user should be able to figure this out. You can add little applets to the top panel, which is kind of nice. I was looking for weather. I don't see it, but that's okay. What can we add? Maybe places? I don't know. Anyway, this is how it works. I just wanted to show you real quick here. So go back to general. We can make some other modifications here, but I think I'll keep it by default. So again, if a Windows user were to browse through this, I don't think they'll have a problem. The desktop icons are not there by default. You just click this here to turn that on or off. Again, I think it's fairly simple. Okay, so let's get out of this. We have, of course, the clock, the time and date settings, calendar, power off, volume. I think if you right click, it gives you the percentage, notifications, Ethernet. This is the applet that we added. This is places, which is I think it would be a handy shortcut. course, this I just installed this, so there would be nothing here in the folders. This is, I believe, Rhythmbox, VLC, and this, I believe, is the Software Center, HexChat, Firefox. Now, this is once again, this is running somewhat slow in a virtual machine, not too unusual. I would recommend, if you wanted to test this, do a full install and then go from there. But if you are new to this, the automatic installer is great, by the way, easy to install, follow through. But I would try this as a full install just to zip along. Software Center by categories, simple. We go to Office software. This didn't come with any Office suites, so I believe I installed AbiWord. Let's do this. Install, at least I think I did. Anyway, click that and you install it. So install, and it'll install dependencies, your password. Alright, so let's move along, see what we have here. Let's get out of that. That's Rhythmbox and VLC. Two very good pieces of software. I guess we can call this a start button. This reminds me of the, what is it, the whisker menu, I believe, that is found in Ubuntu-based systems. Very easy to use. A search bar here at the top. Let's go through this quickly. Accessories. The download size for this was 900 some megabytes, so it's very lightweight, so don't expect a lot here. This is made for you to customize it to the way you want it. Office, again, just calendar. Sound and video, just a couple here. Sundry, print settings, system settings, excuse me. And nothing really unusual here. Go to, actually, let's go to sound. Let's see what that looks like. Or not. Do. Okay, that's taking a little bit too long. All right, let's go to System Tools. Take a look at the terminal real quick. I hope. Okay. Yes, I did type in Linux newbie in the terminal because, at least for Solus, I'm a complete newbie. But that's okay, I don't mind learning something new. So we got System Tools and Utilities. Settings, and this is something that you've probably seen before, I guess similar to Control Panel for Windows. If it'll boot up, come on, give it to me. Wow, really slow. Anyway, yeah, I would strongly recommend that you install this as a full install if you happen to have a spare machine. But briefly, what I'm just browsing through this in my spare time today, yeah, I think this would be fairly easy to learn. Just don't expect, since this is a new packaging system. There's all settings. It took its time. Yeah, this is a new packaging system. It will not be, the amount of software probably will not be as, the amount anyway, will not be as robust as what you would find in, say, Arch or Debian, Debian and or Ubuntu based. But as far as a nice, clean, polished desktop, that's the first impression that I get. A little bit sparse on the software, but maybe that'll change through time. But yeah, I think somebody new to this shouldn't be too difficult to follow. And yeah, it's wow, for just 20 megabytes. It took a long time to install. Let's see if it's there. Security updates are available. Let's get out of that. Let's go back to the menu. Office, AbiWord, there we go. Okay, that popped up immediately. Yes, it is a lightweight piece of software. So yeah, I will give this a recommendation, at least for a try, if you are new to the world of Linux. The only thing I would do again is I would definitely install this on a spare machine if you happen to have one. I think they recommend that you have to run this comfortably a minimum 2 gigabytes of RAM, which is a little bit high for my taste, but if you have the RAM and the resources, go for it. Myself, I think I will probably stick to the Linux Mint Mate desktop or Ubuntu Mate, but that's strictly my opinion for myself. That's all I have for this one. Thank you for the suggestion to take a look at this. It looks great. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments below. Once again, thank you for 7 years of this channel. I would not be here without you guys. So if you haven't already subscribed and consider supporting this channel, it would be greatly appreciated. AdSense revenue is not what it used to be. That's it. If I missed anything, once again, let me know. As always, enjoy your technology and please don't text and drive. Catch you guys later.